Hello, everybody.
Cheers, y'all.
Mm.
Yes, everybody.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I needed that for I don't know why I feel very tired today. I also, in hindsight, I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning,
I could do it.
but, um,
But
I did sleep till like 9:30. So I don't know if that's
that's still only like 6 hours of sleep, homie. You need at least 7 to 9. But then again, I'm not a doctor. What do I know?
I mean, you're
You know?
you're pretty trained. I like to say
I,
pretty trained professional.
yeah, busy. Good morning. Good morning. And I do, yeah, I would say I am a health perfect. It's weird to say, like, I've been doing this long enough now. When you look at like the definitions of like an expert, I would be
Mhm.
considered like an expert in the health field because I've got over 10,000 hours in this and in fighting. It's weird to like, I don't consider myself, it's still, I guess that's still part of the imposter syndrome dynamic at times. Anywho's guys, how you doing? Busy. How you doing this morning?
Sorry,
How's
I heard
everybody
something
doing
move
out
in the
there?
corner and I just freaked out. I thought there was something.
Yeah. You're like, who's here? What is that?
Let there be something in this room.
Like an ant making a lot of noise?
Obviously, it wouldn't be a freaking ant if it was making them. You didn't hear that just now? It sounded like something fell. And
No,
I,
I
and I
didn't hear
was
it.
like, okay, well, now I'm freaked out. I told you I had this exterminator come yesterday, guys, for the
Yeah.
ants. What we thought were termites, they weren't. They're called citronella ants, and
What's
all
that?
ants, their swarmer ants have wings. So it was apparently it's a bug,
Oh.
an ant that if you squish it, it smells like citronella. So
Oh,
he
that's
squished
cool.
it. I see him grab them with his hands, and he squishes it, and I freak out. And I'm
Like,
like, he's like,
yeah.
no, 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 sniff my hands.
You're like, no, thank you, sir.
And I'm like, oh, it smells like citronella. It does. He's like, yeah, there's citronella ants. I'm like, okay, you might want to lead with that. Like, all right. But for ant prevention, the exterminator wants $500.
Dang. What is that? Is that so? That's they set up the traps, they dig out, and they put the borders, and I guess all that stuff. Is that what's going down?
It's not even that. Because there's nothing you could really put in the ground for them. What it is that there's a thing they have to put around the house, stuff they spray in the house, and then there's stuff they could put around the house, and then they come back quarterly to, like freshen it up in a sense. So like that's fun, you know. Yay me, another
Cool.
$500 random bill I didn't expect this month. So hi, Lady M,
Yeah,
how are
lady.
you?
Hi,
Good
bro. Hi.
morning or afternoon. It's afternoon. It still feels like it's I don't know. I feel like I'm still waking up, guys, not gonna lie. I
I
feel
get
like
that.
I'm just waking up right now, and I don't know why. I still feel like I'm in a fog. It's happening.
It's happening.
We're here. I feel like we're not even live yet, but we are. So, guys,
We be
good
here.
morning. Let's see who else is live today. Let's get some shout outs. We should start every live with some shout outs as our
Yeah. Shout out
other.
to some peeps. I like that, dude. I like that a lot, actually.
We should, as we should. Guys, we have Curvy Vacation Fashion. We have their live right now. Mother's Day stuff. We should do a Mother's Day, some Mother Day streams, Mike. We have Safe in the Seat.
Ooh.
Soph Slays. Ooh, I like that name.
Yeah. Ooh,
I've
Lady
slept
M, 4 hours.
4 hours. No good. I only slept 6 hours last night, but Mike was just yelling at me.
Or just gently expressing that you should be getting more sleep. Just
He
be
was
like, yo,
low
son.
key yelling at me. Live shopping community. That's actually the name of someone's.
That's cool.
I guess yeah. Um, Panda Live. Okay, we got
Panda
Dest
life.
Rainbow.
Ooh.
Yeah, Panda Live. Trend deals with Michael. Okay. Building a content creation studio. That's cool.
Ooh. Just finished some yoga with my sons. Nice, Lady M. I see you, girl. I see you.
Ooh, that's cute. How old are your sons again, Lady M? Like we always pause and as if we wait for
Like,
someone to
right? Like,
answer.
it's like you have to tell, like, yeah, right. Like, I'm waiting for her to like genuinely, like,
You're like,
verbally
we
respond,
both were for a second. I caught myself like we're genuinely waiting for Lady M to answer us.
and
Oh,
then
that's right. You
Busy's
have four
like
kids.
coffee. Dude, I definitely got coffee right here. I even slept like actually. Let's look. Let's look at how much sleep I got. Now that we're talking about sleep, I feel like I got a good night's sleep last night, but I don't
Well,
know.
Mike's looking that up, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Gina Marie Vega here, new mom, influencer, entrepreneur, jack of all trades, master of some. We have Coach Mike, taker name, kicker of butts. Okay. We're gonna go through some of our Almost
Look
said
at
the A
that.
word, Amazon. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I want one of those.
All right. Is it narcissistic that I have a picture of myself on my own shirt?
I mean, if I knock someone out in a KO fight and had a picture of it, I would probably put it on a t-shirt too.
And you know what's cool about this fight? This was the 10-year anniversary of 9/11. It was at the airport, at the East Islip Airport, in a hangar that was being refed, or that we put up like a whole fight in on the strip, like on the runway. So it was like Rumble on the runway. It was a really cool event.
That's awesome.
Just a fun fact. But yeah, like actually, I gotta shout out to one of my buddies, Chris. He works. I gotta introduce you to him too, G. He owns an e-commerce company that basically they help people that don't want to buy like tons of inventory, just do like e-commerce and drop shipping and stuff. Cause my last clothing company, actually, we terminated our deal. Ooh, so Lady M said 2, 4, 7, and 9 for the Suns for the boys.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
was saying before, I forgot that she had like four kids, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I just missed
just
that. Might be.
no. She said it before, but I'm like, I think I said I condone you for having four kids. I could barely handle
Yes.
one. Even Mike with just two, I'm like, I don't know if I could even do two. But you
Dude,
make it work, and you are strong for it, girl.
that's it. And shout out to Ashley too, because I was talking to my client Woody about, because he was watching one of his employees' kids, because they had to go
Mhm.
away when I say go away, they had to go on a trip. And he's like, dude, I don't know how parents do this, man. Like, how do you get anything done? I'm like, I'm really fortunate. I have an amazing partner and wife that supports me, and we tag each
Mhm.
other in and out of things. Dude, imagine being like, that's what I think about my mom when she was like, after getting divorced, being a single mom, and like, or being a single parent in general, mom or dad. And like, she even had support from Umi and Upi, and like, we had Nanny and
Yeah.
Poppy, and my dad's still involved in our life. But like, imagine being a single mom with no contact with or dad, having no contact, no support. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, no, it's a thing and it happens. And, there could be even dads who see their kids once a month. Like, and even that's not enough. Like, that's not the
Yep.
help and support you need. We see Justice every other weekend. And, Josh wishes, we could somehow work out more time, but he lives 2 hours away.
He's in
So
Jersey, right?
even 2 hours away in Jersey. Like, it's not
Yeah.
like around the corner. So it's two
No, no,
hours
yeah.
there, two
He's
hours
like
back.
deep. Yeah.
So we make sure to see him every other weekend. We get him and we do things with him. And even like sometimes Josh just drives out there before to like to see him. And, he calls him like every other day on FaceTime with Logan. So it's like there's a difference between, even if you do see your kid twice a month, which we see him twice a month for 3 days at a time. But, being that active parent in between, having a line of communication with the other partner. There's just some dad who texts you like, you good? And she's like, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Factoids.
All
Factoids,
right,
y'all.
I'm looking up videos of the workout clothing I have down below, guys. The first pair of leggings I have highlighted are the ones that went viral on TikTok.
Oh,
So
yes.
these are the ones of the booty lifting, scrunch butt, cellulite fighting,
Uh-huh.
and all the above, and super comfortable nonetheless. So they have all those qualities. High waisted. Here we go. So, guys, I also have on the matching bra for this too. They have a whole bunch of colors in sports bras as well. You'll see them. It's all of the products that I'm going to show you right now are Ultaland. You see a few other products out in the carousel. I'll go after those. I'll go over those after. But Ultaland really goes above and beyond when it comes to the leggings, when it goes to the sports bra. The sports bra gives you support, but I would say for girls with a bigger chest, that the sports bra is not meant for running. Don't run. Don't
Don't
run
do
in
that
this.
to yourself.
Don't run in this sports bra. That's all I have to say. And my girls will understand. You could work out in them. You could wear it around the house. You could work out. You could weight lift. But jumping, I would not advise trampolines.
No bueno.
No bueno, or running or jogging with this. Okay, this is straight for like strength training and so forth. Yeah, basically is what. Yeah, see, Lady M gets it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
it,
love
Lady M.
leggings with pockets too. That's another reason why I love these as well. They have pockets on the side, high waisted, so it helps you feel like it's holding you in a little bit. My moms out there will understand that. And also we have them without pockets. So you can get them with and without pockets. I just changed the price. The booty lifting viral leggings we have highlighted right now are the ones without pockets, and they start at $11. There's
Nice.
depending on the color you pick. They don't have pockets, but they are cheaper. They do the same exact thing. It's your preference on whether you want pockets or not, but you do get a color. I think it's, I'll look for you guys, but if I'm not mistaken, I think the black are $11 at most. And when these first came out, guys, they were like $50 leggings because they were such a hot commodity item. Yeah, the gray go for right now the $11.30 to be exact. The color I have on is the wine color, if I'm not mistaken. Those are the wine color. The color I had on before is like a rose gold. And those are $13 with no pockets. Okay, so again, make sure you're clear, guys. There's two different versions of these, ones with pockets and ones without. The ones I have highlighted right now do not have pockets. The ones I had highlighted, the first one in the carousel, does have pockets. And then this is the sports bra that I had on matching the outfit before. This is the one you do not run in, do not go on a trampoline. Okay, girls. Well, depending on your size. For
Do
me, I
not
can wear it around the house and do workouts in it, but I would not do anything that makes you jump or
put extra strain or pressure on it.
no, not at all. That it's literally the jiggle of it all, shall I go with. The
Yeah,
pressure
I
and
get that.
compression would actually help the support. Because I know it's gonna sound stupid, but when you're bigger chest, it being a little bit tighter and a little bit more constricted is what helps you the movement of your
No,
chest.
it totally makes sense. Yeah.
That you want the pressure and stuff like that. So this one is more of a comfort and more of like an everyday sports bra. And you could like again do weightlifting. That's not, that's fine. This is, I just wouldn't jog a marathon in this bad boy. You're gonna be hurting after, or getting some looks. Which if that doesn't bother you, it's all for you.
Cool.
And cool, bruh, bruh.
QQ.
And then we gotta have the short version of this. So they have
And this has the
the
little
work.
frilly frill, right?
Yeah, the tie on the side. Mike's like a
Yeah.
frill. I'm like, it's not a frill, but
It's a
sure.
technical term. Very technical.
And they have the short version of these pants. But these are super cute, guys. Again, high-waisted, the scrunch butt, cellulite fighting. And you could adjust the length in them. Super comfortable. Highly recommend them. The Ultaland brand really goes above and beyond the quality. They're not see-through. You can bend over. You're not seeing anything in them. These are great for
Aw.
summertime. What? Oh, what?
No, I was saying, oh, like you can't see anything. I was being a joke.
Oh, you're being a jerk.
I was being a goober.
And then the shirt I have on, guys, I just highlighted as well, is this one's by a long fit. Super soft, super comfortable, very breathable. It has an open back. So, like, if you're someone who sweats a lot or doesn't feel. There's some people who don't even like wearing clothing to work out. They just wear sports bra and, like, compression shorts, and they call it a day. So, if you
I
want
don't
something
even
that's
wear
light.
anything. I go nude.
I bet you do, Michael.
That's why I
You
like working
definitely.
out of my house, for real. Like, nothing.
I feel
Don't
like that's
judge
not
me.
very sanitary, but.
And then what's up, Anime Bloxer? It's New Year for me. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What's up? What's up? Thanks for dropping by saying hey.
And then we also have the Quinique
Yeah.
yoga leggings. These have pockets too, and these are super comfortable. These are more like your typical standard workout yoga leggings. Love, love, love these. I wanted to run through all the workout clothing with you guys
Do it.
before Coach Mike hops on in here so that we just knock them bad boys out of the way.
Just
And guys, if you have
bang
any
them out.
questions, comments, concerns about any of them, sizing, feel free to ask. And guys, join us in the chat. Say hello.
I
Click
want to
that
hear from
follow
you
button.
guys.
Yes, click that
Tell
follow
me what's
button.
up.
They come in all different prints too, guys. So they have like leopard, black, over 30 different types of prints and colors. And again, they have the mesh pockets on the side, high-waisted tummy control. These are super comfortable and only $21.
Nice.
A lot of workout clothing is pretty expensive. You think it'd be more affordable, excuse me. But they're not. Let's just be realistic. They're not. But if you go to Amazon, I will say you can find some really good quality workout clothing from Amazon. So, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna pass the puck over to Sir Michaelots.
To me,
Sir.
me. Well,
Mm-hmm.
thank you, G. So I'm actually, so while we were doing that, I was just uploading one more shoppable video because I'm trying to get all my shoppable videos up for you guys. Got some new stuff, some new content I'm excited to share with you guys. I still got to upload a few things here that I'm noticing aren't up. What's up, Lewis? But one thing I have highlighted, kind of sticking with the workout theme, I was kind of cycling while Gina was talking about that. I highlighted the OBS Tiny webcam motion tracking. You're going to see some of the products we have are new. Some things we haven't talked to, I haven't talked about, I haven't had in the carousel in a minute, and I'm excited to see them back. And then Anime Blocker, yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, dude, how you doing? What's up? It's good to see you. I appreciate you
Hi,
checking in,
Lewis.
saying hey. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig into, I have this new hand wrap support, and I realized I have it on my desk, so I'm going to go grab them really quick so I can show you guys. And in the meantime, you could just stare at my wonderful shorts here.
Or I'll just talk about a
Which
product,
Gina
one or the
always
other.
makes fun of me.
Yeah, no, because he has a mural behind him, and of course, like the way the camera's angled is just like a crotch shot of Michael behind him. Guys, I have highlighted right now the handbags for women. Super cute. And when Mike comes back, he'll dive into his. I don't want to interrupt his flow, so here he goes. Woo!
What happened?
No, just talking about the beautiful mural behind you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do. Like, Ashley had a good idea. We're going to use this blank canvas wall I have. I'm going to shift everything, and we're going to just have just my logo. So when we're doing the filming, content creation, it'll just be the logo in the background,
You
and
can
it'll
just
be
paint
cleaner.
a wall like a chalk wall and like draw things. We could and have what's her name? You guys call her Mimi.
Yeah.
I
Do like
forgot.
different types of work. Amanda.
Yeah, she can do like some art with chalk, and then if every couple seasons you're not like obligated to keep it.
That's actually a good idea too. Just being able to change it so that it doesn't have to be like a permanent canvas kind of thing. Because that's the only thing I was realizing. Whoever buys this house after us, if we ever decide to sell, honestly, probably not gonna. Probably just gonna like rent it out. But whoever does, they're gonna be like, I doubt they're gonna want a mural of me in their garage. You know, so we're
I mean,
probably
I'm
gonna have
sure
to paint over
you
that.
could paint. I was gonna say you got to paint
Yeah,
over it
no, we're
anyway,
totally
but
gonna paint over it, but doubt they're
I
gonna
will.
want that.
They might. You never know. If you're renting, they probably may not even care. Like they probably won't really care if it's in the garage.
That's true. So that's also like funny too. So part of this, like when I was in Vegas, one shout out to one of my, I won't say their name because I haven't talked about them yet, so I don't know if they want like their info out there. But they recognized me from like watching my fights online and stuff, or like my social media, and I thought I really was humbled because they asked for my autograph, and I was with Dominic Cruz in the room, and like Dominic Cruz is like a Hall of Fame world champion, UFC champion, and he's like
Yeah.
way more notarized and popular and like infamous than I am. And she asked for my autograph and didn't ask for his. And I thought that was very funny. I'm like, you sure you want my autograph, homie? Like, you probably want to get his. Like, he's a way bigger deal. His would be worth more money right now. But Dom, I'm just going to throw this out there for you, dude. Eventually, my autograph is going to probably be worth more than yours in the sense of like, or I don't even say worth more than yours. I'm trying to make. Actually, I don't want to put that energy out there. He's a massively influential and like world changing kind of a person.
Who?
But my goal, this guy Dominic Cruz, you wouldn't know him unless you're in the fight world or you're into that kind of stuff. You wouldn't know who I'm talking about. But I want to be known for making a difference in this world and like literally making it a better place than how we came into it. And I know he's making drastic impacts and working on a lot of things and impacting a lot of lives. So I don't even want to throw that out there. I don't want to make it about a competition because that's not necessarily a healthy perspective on it. But anywho's, let's talk about these wraps. So I got one on my wrist right now. I got one where it just comes how you would see it. And this comes in a pack of 2. It's got, I want to say it's 15. Yeah, it's 15% off right now. Now let's talk about where these are going to be beneficial. And I talked about yesterday the gloves, the workout gloves. Now that's going to be more for grip. This is less for grip. This is more meant for actual wrist support. Let's say you either have a wrist injury or your wrists are weak or you have any kind of dynamic that's impacting your lifts, especially on bench press, going heavy on the lifts or pull-ups, deadlifts, things like that. And you want to have some good wrist support. This is great because it literally just loops right onto your thumb. Excuse me as I cough right into it. So I'll show you guys. Literally loop onto your thumb, wrap it around the wrist, and then because it's Velcro, it just kind of slides right on, and you get great wrist support. It's because it's kind of an adjustable, kind of stretchy material. You're going to be able to have it fit for many different size wrists. So even if you get bigger, stronger, whatever, As your body's changing, this will kind of adapt with you. Easy to use. Again, this is washable. I would recommend hand washing it. You could hypothetically throw it in the wash, but because of the Velcro and the material, it will mess it up long term. So definitely hand wash this when possible, or use like Lysol wipes or sprays. And this is, I prefer this honestly over the gloves, just because it doesn't take away from your grip strengthening dynamic, but it'll support your wrist, especially because I had a fracture on my left arm. So just having that support, and it reminds me of wearing Muay Thai gloves and just being able to have a sturdy, strong wrist. This can be a really, really beneficial kind of accessory to complement your lifting routine in gym, especially for anyone that is starting to feel limited because of either wrist weakness or things like that. We can also strengthen and work on that, but there can be times where you're like, hey, I'm genuinely this is a limiting factor for me, and being able to work around that is really, really beneficial. So anyways, with that being said, we're going to keep it rolling right along, and I'm going to dig into some other fitness stuff. If you're down with that, G, I figured I'll go into my Flybird bench. We'll go flat bench, and then we'll go adjustable bench. Now, again, you guys, if you ever watched the streams and you've heard me talk about the benches or weights, you know I'm a big fan of adjustable dumbbells and benches, but it doesn't mean there's not a time and a place for regular. Like, I'm going to have a regular bench and regular dumbbells at our new gym location, just because I want to have some options there. But let's dig into in this video. Whoop. So again, we got I love the Flybird brand. I'm genuinely, even though they're a sponsor of ours, I'm like actually buying the benches for the new gym from them, because I like their brand so much. I like the quality. So here's a cool thing right there. You're going to see the leg setup, but these can also collapse and fold up so that you can actually put it off to the side. I'm going to show you guys right here what that's going to look like. So again, we pop this spring out, that little, or I should say pin. Then you have a spring loaded locking mechanism that you can loosen, pull that pin and spring system out. The leg collapses down. So then again, the legs fold up, and you can even, I have it hanging on my wall right now, so it's not taking up as much space, or just fold it up and slide it on the ground, put it under your bed, store it up on top of a shelf. Again, there's a lot of ways that you can like leverage the efficiency on space there. And then now we'll slide into, now I'll be honest with you guys though, the adjustable one is my favorite. It is my go-to. It's the one that I use every single day, and definitely prefer over it, just because of the versatility and the cost effectiveness. Because when you get like a flat bench, let's say you want to do incline press, now you have to have an incline bench. Let's say you want to do decline, you have to have a decline bench, or you just get an adjustable bench and it gives you the ability to have flat bench, incline, decline, have the varying angles. And the cool thing about the Flybird style bench is they also have the seat is adjustable, so you can kind of incline or decline and adjust it as you need to set up whatever angle that's going to be the best for you. Then this is also the padding on it. That's why like usually people like flat benches, because the padding is usually a little bit thicker, a little bit more sturdy and stable. So when you're doing like step up exercises, or you're doing like circuit classes, that can be a little bit more durable. But that's what I like about the Flybird. They have nice thick padding, they have nice durable framework and material, but there is a component of, because it's adjustable, the way the actual bench is laid out, if you're doing like barbell rows, that might get in the way. So that's just something to keep in mind, depending on what the exercise and the movement is. There is like pros and cons to everything, but for 95 to 99% of people, I will always say get an adjustable bench first. And you can always work around that compared to getting a flat bench, getting an incline bench, decline bench, unless you're like, money's not an issue for you and space is not an issue for you, which I'm sure there's people out there that have that, but it's probably few and far in between. Then this is going to be a much better go-to option. Now I'm going to kind of cycle through. I'm going to see if I have, because we changed up the complete carousel, I don't have as much on the workout side as far as like the dumbbells that I normally have. I talked about the straps. We talked about the benches. And now the rest of it is more of like kind of miscellaneous things. I got my webcam. The one thing I do want to talk about is the OBS webcam, because this is one I still use.
I want that so bad.
This is the first web camera that I actually got. They sent me this, and I absolutely love it. It shoots in 1080. Now they also OBS, shout out to OBS Tiny Webcam and the OBS Tiny brand. They actually now have one that shoots Hey, you shut your mouth.
The audio component.
Whoa. Yeah, I tried to shut it and it just said, no, I'm still going. So here's the cool thing. This shoots in 1080, which is great. But now the camera me and Gina are using are 4K. The OBS Tiny company has a 4K option now. And now, as you can see, I put my hands up. It's what's called gesture control. So when you put both your hands up, it locks onto you. And then as I move, you can see I'm doing a hands-free motion, like it's a motion tracking system. Then the other subsequent benefit is it also comes with a gimbal control on the laptop, desktop, whatever you connect it to. It'll automatically download a free remote control system where you can like point it up, down, left, whatever direction you want, lock it into place. So it doesn't have to be gesture controlled, because if you're like me and you talk a lot with your hands and you're a content creator, you may not want it to necessarily trigger the motion tracking. So you can turn the gesture control off, or you could keep it on. Like when we're working out, I like to keep it on, because if I want it to lock on into one position, I don't want to have to go over to the computer. It does that. And the cool thing is also has 2 microphones installed with it. So it has an omnidirectional sound input. So you don't even necessarily need to have additional microphones. Now, as you can see, Gina and I, we have more of that because it's just better quality. And like when we're doing stationary things, but when we're up and moving, if you guys have ever seen our workouts, using the microphone, it does the job. It'll pick up all the input. It just may not be as beneficial when you're doing like a podcast style, or when you're doing anything very, very like stationary. But for my coaches out there, I highly recommend this if you're working with clients virtually and you're moving around in space, if you're giving presentations, or even for my clients, I recommend if they have a bigger budget, they're like, hey, listen, just tell me what to get. I don't care about how much it costs, because I have clients that will be like, hey, I'll drop thousands of dollars on equipment and things like that. This can be a great system and a camera so that you don't have to worry about moving your phone and like kind of playing catch up. And the last thing I'll throw out with this is like, I love this actually when I call my family or I call people and the girls. So I'll set it up where I'll put it with my laptop and put it in the living room, and then I'll put it up somewhere high, and it'll track the girls and catch and move with them. So this way I don't have to worry about carrying and holding my phone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Because it's kind of a pain in the butt, honestly. I love talking to my family, but it's a pain in the butt chasing after the kids all the time.
Oh my God.
I'd rather be playing with them and being able to just have the camera following us. And then also shout out to OBS. I don't have this in the carousel, but when you click on this, you'll probably see it in the recommended products. They also have a phone mounted version of this that allows it to basically put your phone in the holder, and then it'll track you via a camera it has on the phone holder. So then you can use your phone. If it like my phone shoots in 4K, right? Because it's like one of the newer iPhones. So you don't even have to get a 4K camera. You can just use the phone holder, and then it can shoot vertically, horizontally. So for TikTok, for YouTube, for Amazon, whatever content creation, it'll motion track as well, which I think is super cool. So with all that being said, G, I'll take it back to you, homie.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I was reading something. Also, you know what also I do to kind of avoid the running around when I'm FaceTiming my mom or my dad or whoever is I just FaceTime when she's eating, because then she's sitting in her high chair. I only try to FaceTime people when I want Logan to see them when she's eating, because that's when she's sitting still and she's in her chair, and you know she's not going to be running around like crazy. So that's just my insight. What I have highlighted here, and I had it highlighted for a minute because I wanted to just touch base on it quickly, and I have it right here. Come here, little guy. Come here. Well, you're not really that little. Come here, you got this. Josh always makes fun of me how I talk to my items like they're an actual like physical being, like or a living thing. Like my robot vacuum. I call her like she has pronouns, and Josh yells at it when it doesn't do what he wants. Like when it gets stuck somewhere, he's like, ah, rah, rah, rah. I'm like, stop yelling at her. She's just confused.
It's like, dude, she's not a she. It's okay. And yeah, Lady M.
But I thought that was funny. But anyhow, so we have here the 3-in-1 bag. So it comes with the tote bag, which fits my MacBook. It can fit iPad. It looks smaller on camera, but I swear it's bigger. It's like, look, compared to my body, look.
Sure, Jay. That's what they all say.
Ha ha ha. We got the little side pocket here. It's got an ample amount of space. I got my gloves in there right now, actually, my winter gloves. But it has tons of a pocket for your phone and everything. But then it also comes with the crossbody bag and a clutch with it. So you get 3-in-1, and depending on the color you pick, there are discounts going down for it right now. So we have everything from 43% marked down, and some of them have more in-link coupons as well when an additional. But keep an eye out for these. This is the bronze gold or the rose gold. They keep changing the name of it for some reason. I think last I checked it was pearl iridescent or something, but love this bag. We also have the kimonos guys, we have the kimonos. So I have one that has print on it. I'm gonna hold up the one that is straight silk. I mean, straight satin.
Ooh, silky smooth.
Yes. So again, I have highlighted down below both the printed and non-printed. This is so comfortable. You wake up in the morning, you want something to throw on. It's a little maybe nippy. You just want something to throw over you, or as you get older too, like as a mom, if you have boys, maybe you just want to have something to cover up when, or vice versa. I also think of wedding parties. I think of moms who are pregnant and just want something comfortable to slip on. I just even thinking getting ready. These robes are really originally designed for women who are getting ready and they don't want to mess up their hair or makeup and have a shirt lift over them, so they can get ready in their bra with this on and not have to worry about damaging their hair or makeup or anything like that. They are so comfortable. Again, I think of bridal parties. I had robes for all my girls, so that for that situation purposely, so they don't mess up their hair. Because these were more affordable than buying like pajama sets that are button up. So I really love that. We also have for the kiddies here, the little kid robes, which are super cute.
Oh, that's just adorable.
So cute. Let's click on it and I'll show you. It is a #1 bestseller here on Amazon, runs from 3T all the way up to, I think, 16T. Yep, 16 years. So it runs you're not going to like run out of sizing with this for a kid. So just be aware of the sizing. Hold on, where is it? Boom. And there you go. That's it right there. How adorable.
Absolutely.
Isn't it cute?
Adores.
The strap around the waist, the little rope around it is attached so the kids can't lose it. It has pockets and it looks like a cute unicorn on their head. It's super cute. And they have different prints as well. So even like just hopping out of the shower, hopping out of the pool, this is something they could use as well. Or just like lounging around the house. It's something great in the winter or even in the summertime at night to lounge around in and hang out. And again, of course, I love the rainbow. I have the rainbow one, and then I think I have a galaxy print one, if I'm not mistaken. But guys, your kids will love this. It's a great little like gift. It's not too expensive. You can even make do a pedicure day or a spa day and have them hang out in the robe, do little face masks, give a little mani-pedi. You can do it all at home for under like $40 and it's something to do for the day. You can do it you'll get multiple uses out of it, if I'm being honest. Speaking of mani and pedi, you know what? Actually, I'll hold off. I'll go to them next. Mike, I'm going to tag you in and then I'll go to the Beatles gel nail sets.
Oh, well, thank you. So I'm actually, while you're doing this again, guys, I'm uploading a bunch of I got so many awesome new shoppable videos for you guys. I'm so excited. So guys, make sure you're checking our stores so you can see the new shoppable videos. I know G's got some new shoppable stuff going on up there. She reorganized, you rebranded some things. I think it's looking great personally. So I wanted to highlight that, but all right, y'all. So now let's dig into what I have highlighted is this one is, the phone stand. So this is like a very simple one, but I've really been enjoying it because I've been using this to put my phone on while we're live streaming right now. And it's cool because it's adjustable. Like we can change it. I can make it as flat or as vertical, horizontal. I could even put it in horizontally if I wanted to change the angle. If I was hypothetically live streaming with it, it's just easier for me while we're going through it. So I have it here and I don't have it flat and looking down every time or holding it in my hand. It's just like right here. Or I could even put it closer to the camera. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'll put it right here. So then boom. See, like cameras here. This is here. So it looks like I like making eye contact with you guys. I want to look at you guys. That's what I like even about the TV stand I have now.
Your eyes.
Yeah. Let me look into your eyes, y'all. Let me really see your soul. And but that's why I like even in the shoppable videos I'm uploading right now, I have a TV mounted like mobile version of it, which isn't even in the carousel, but check it by the end of today. It'll be up or probably tomorrow because I'm still submitting it. But the thing I like about this is it works with all the new iPhones, the new Androids, all that fun stuff. Cool little feature though is the way they have it set up. It has this little space here, so you could plug in to charge, and it has these little gaps in the back, so you could put the wires through. So you kind of loop it right through here, plug it in. So if your phone's about to die or anything like that, you don't have to worry about wires kicking out everywhere, making a crazy mess. Just drop it right on into the phone mount. The wire can be right here, gets pulled through the back, nice and clean and easy. And that's something I'm really paying more attention to, is because the more electronics I have in the garage space, the more I realize wires can go everywhere. So I'm trying to keep things lower, sleek, streamlined, and minimalistic as best as possible. So with that being said, let's see if I got another kind of thing related to the phone. The rest, I have a lot of, I've got some outdoor camping stuff we're going to get into. I've got a lot. I finally have Inkbird again back in the carousel. I've got some like traveling stuff. This is what I'll highlight, the AMJ sling bag. And then there's also another version of the sling bag that's fit. It's like about $8 cheaper. It's the different colored purple one. I have it in the carousel. And this is cool because it's a sling bag. You can bring it hiking. You can bring it to the gym, just in your day-to-day life. And the benefit to this is you can have, you know what, let me actually pull up a little bit of the shoppable video so you guys can see. And the reason I like it so much, though, is because, oh, no, that's not it. The ability to have a external battery pack. So if your phone's dying, if you are going hiking, like I brought this with me when I was going hiking to meet up. Shout out to Rogue Combat Club. I got there, and this is on me. I own this. I got there late, and they started the hike on time, and they didn't wait for me, nor they should have, because I was the one that was late. And then I was determined. I was like, you know what? I'm determined to find them and beat them to the top of this mountain. And thankfully, because I had my AMJ bag, my phone was going to die. I was able to have my external battery pack and charge it, even though I didn't have service until I got to the top anyway. But it's super clutch for, if God forbid, like you're out in the woods or things like that, and your battery's about to die and you're like me and you didn't charge it, you can have an external power source. Look how this fits. It's nice and sleek. I've even brought this to corner fighters and to when I'm going to different fight events. So this way, if I'm in the corner, I can easily grab my gloves. I can have my phone. I can have their mouthpiece there. It's really, really pretty slick and has a surprising amount of room to be able to actually fit not only the battery pack. So you have your battery pack, and then it actually has a little spot you can plug your USB cable in. So you don't have to worry about the tangles getting caught up inside of it. And let's just kind of pull up here. I want to show you guys something. Wait for it. Inside, when you open up the bag, it actually has a spot where you could put an umbrella, but I actually use that to put my tripod. So if I'm filming, I can have my tripod in there, got camera, or I use my phone usually when I'm using this, and then have it ready to charge. So it's a pretty sleek and clutch product that I like, whether it's for the gym and you're a coach and you're at the gym all day and you want to just be able to have like some stuff on you, or you're cornering fighters, or you're hiking, or you're just a parent and you're living your best life and you want to have some like miscellaneous things on you ready to go, or you're going in a busy city and you don't have to worry about being robbed. It has this cool little kind of buckle feature that it buckles at the top so that you can't get into it unless you open up the buckle. So it's less likely. I'm not saying it's like robbery proof, but it's less likely, especially in front of your chest, unless someone's like hugging you awkwardly for a very long time and you don't see their hands. Like it's going to be pretty hard for someone to like rob you with this thing on. With that being said, G, I'm gonna pass it back to you, homie. What you got?
All right. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm gonna go into the Beatles. Nails.
Ooh, yeah, Beatles.
Where is it? Why can't I find my product video? Okay, I'm trying here, bro.
You got this. I believe in you.
Here we go. I forget I could search by titles. Here we go. We got the 20 pack of gel Beatles nails. And guys, just so you know, if you're just tuning here for the first time, we go product for product back and forth. Mike's carousel has certain products. I have different products. We go back and forth. So guys, if you see a product highlighted that we haven't started talking about yet or anything like that, just be patient. We'll get to it. Talk in the chat if there's anything you want to see or hear about.
You guys.
Love to hear from you. All right, guys. So here we have the 20 piece from Beatles Nails. So the 20 color nail polishes come with the top coat, base coat, and matte coats. The smaller packs, they have 20 pack, they have 6 packs. The 6 pack does not come with the covers. The 20 pack does, so just be aware, but you also can buy the top coat, base coat, and matte coat separately by itself if that's something you want as well, and you run out of or anything like that. These things will last you up to a year, 6 months to a year, depending how religiously you're doing your nails. I always give it a good, shake or twirl the bottle to mix it up really well. The pigment is amazing in these nail polishes, and they last a really long time. I absolutely love Beetle's nails. You do need a light for this, okay? So be aware, guys. You do need a UV light for this bad boy. So you're going to need that. They sell them separately as well. And this is another one. Look at that. This is the industrial wave pack, okay? Each different color palette has different names. This one is the industrial wave. Again, comes with the top coat, base coat, and matte coat. Really one of my personal favorite. I'm very into maroons, fall colors. I use them even in the summertime. And they even got some glitters too. Look, I'm rolling it, mixing it up.
Roll it.
Look at that glitter. Actually, I have to redo my nails too. I had to find the motivation for me to do it. That's the only problem, though, is when you do your own nails, you have to like find the time to sit there and do it. But honestly, once you find time to do it, it's worth it. You're saving so much. Quiet. Sorry, I was playing in my headphones.
Stop it.
Love how I yelled at it. And we also, this is one of the nail kits that come with everything you can need for doing nails, as far as gel manicures. You can even do tips. They sell a whole nail kit that you could do tips with. I personally, even if you're not looking to do tips, guys, this whole nail kit with everything it comes with for designs and stuff like that, and the light, is 100% worth it. It is 51% off. So for $33, you get everything from doing stuff for doing your tips. It comes with the top coat, base coat, and the matte coat. It comes with everything to do designs and do them all up, like the glitter, the rhinestones. That's for doing tips on your nails. It comes with step-by-step instructions for everything, guys. So that's one thing I really, really love about this brand. It doesn't leave you guessing or how to use it. You don't have to look up anything. It literally shows you 1, 2, 3 how to do it. And it's super simple, step-by-step. You got the glitters there. Some people like to use the gold foils to shape the tips if you're doing it. That is the gel for tips. And then, look, you got the gold flakes. You ever see them put the flakes on the nails? You got ribbons. You got decals. You got all the little tools. That scoops out the glitter and also pushes back your cuticles. It comes with a little brush. It also comes with like tweezers to put everything on. So for around $30, this is 110% worth it. Like I said, it comes with the top coat, base coat, all that stuff, and the light. So guys, you're going to need the light either way. You might as well get all this stuff with it. And then you get your top coat, base coat, and then you can just buy a 6-pack of colors if you want to start off with. You don't have to dive into the, the 20-pack of colors. Those are ribbons you can put on your nails. And again, there's the light. So it gives you, it's automatic, 60 seconds, 30 seconds on and off. And then from there, we also have the
and then
we have here the gingerbread nail color.
Ooh. Hey, G, can I be honest? I don't really like gingerbread that much. Like gingerbread cookies and stuff. I'm not a huge fan.
I'm not bad. I'm like them when they're soft baked.
If I like them, I like them. I actually like them from the bakery. I like them when they're a little bit crunchier, but they do, I forget what they do. They have gingerbread, but they also have like a gingerbread cookie with a certain type of icing that I actually like, but I don't like gingerbread cookies. I'm kind of weird.
Yeah, everyone's different. You either love or hate gingerbread cookies, I feel like. Guys, this is a 6-pack. It does not come with the top coat, base coat, just so you know. This is called gingerbread. Why it's called gingerbread, I'm not sure. Maybe because it's holiday colors. Or very like colors. You got like a little like lavender type color. You got like maroon. And it comes with the glitters, which I absolutely love. These are 10% off, only $13. So basically, guys, for $50, right? Because guaranteed you spend $50 on a gel manicure, or one gel manicure in the nail salon. You buy these and you can be doing gel manicures for at least 6 months to a year. And you could just be saving yourself so much money. So much money. Yes, is it a little time consuming? Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I feel that. I hear that. But it is worth every single penny. And Beetle's Nails gives you everything. They buy kits, or you could buy kits, or you could buy everything a la carte. And for those of you who might really be into like venturing out into nail designs, they have the whole brush kit with even little like the ends with the little circles to do flowers and stuff. So if you want the whole brush kit, only $9. The nail extension kit I have below comes with one brush. If you want more thinner brushes, longer brushes, they do have that as well. And then, like I said, you can get the top and base coat a la carte, if you will, by itself. And that is 38% off, only $7. So for under $70, you can have a whole setup to do your own nails, and you're not spending hundreds of dollars. Because between a manicure, because I don't think anyone gets regular manicures anymore, except for kids or people who know that it doesn't matter if they chip off. Because a regular manicure probably is like $15, and then gel goes up from like 30 and up. And then a pedicure, depending if you're getting standard or like the spa package, could go anywhere from 35 and up as well. So you're spending close to X amount at the nail salon. You can do this right at home, super easy with Beetle Nails. With that being said, Mike, I'll pass the puck over to you before I go into my next product.
Boom. Oh yeah, thank you, G.
You're welcome.
Next, I'm just messaging a client because they're like, yo, I can't do tonight. We got to work a late night kind of a dealio. So I'm going to try and get them doubling up for next week, which is totally cools, which actually works out for me so I can take care of some other things because we've got the holidays here. It's Passover tomorrow, Good Friday tomorrow, Easter on Sunday. And speaking of all that, one thing I want to switch up to is the silicone Namola kitchen set that I have. This thing has been actually, you know what? I almost forgot about the set because I always talk about the Geek Chef air fryer toaster combo. This is the one that I use every single week, but the Namola kitchen set is actually the thing I use every single day. We literally use this every single day, whether it's my kids, the girls have been on like a French toast kick every morning lately. So every morning when I wake up with them, at least, I make French toast with them, and Lena and Tessa are all about like, even though it makes a mess, they love taking the spatula and like flipping the bread. They like putting it in the egg and they like flipping it in the eggs. And of course it'll make a mess, but it's totally worth it because to see them smile, I'm cool with it. And it's just like a fun way. And what I've noticed with this is you'll see the colors, even when they were younger, they saw the colors. And to me, that really engaged them in wanting to use these tools and wanting to have a little bit more interest in making the food. And then if you have picky eaters or if you have kids that like are picky with their food, something I've played with when Lena has been picky with food is if we get her to help make the food, if she feels like she's participated in that, then she's more likely to actually eat the food. Even if she doesn't eat as much, she tends to eat it because she's like, oh, I made this. And she takes a little bit of pride in that. So being able to involve your kids as young as possible with the food making process, in my humble opinion, as a nutrition coach and as someone that's in the health field, it's great for A, getting them to want to like eat those foods, especially if they're pickier, and B, having a more of an understanding. Because now like, dude, like Lena, check this out. Lena started to take out the trash yesterday or 2 days. Yeah, yesterday. So she can pick up the trash now. Like she's been picking up the garbage.
Aww.
She's been working out. So now we're like, all right, cool. That's like your chore. You can take the garbage outside. Like obviously I go with her and I help her. But now we're like, all right, that's your first chore. That's the first thing you're going to do. You bring the garbage outside. And now we're going to give her financial, like we're going to like pay her for her chores. So we're giving her a little bit of financial responsibility, how to budget and manage her money. Because now when she goes to the store, if she wants to buy a lollipop, it's like, all right, cool, girl, you get to use your money. Or you want to get a toy? Cool, you use your money. But now you have to understand, if you have $10 and you spend $10 on candy and you want to go to the store and get a toy, you don't have that money and mommy and daddy aren't buying it for you. So you have to be able to decide and start to give her some financial responsibility at a young age. Because dude, when you were young, I was talking to a client about this. One of the things that, and that's even going back to the kitchen set, they'll help me count. Like when I have to use the teaspoons, tablespoons, serving sizes, they'll help me count like, all right, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3, like when we're making muffins and stuff like that, which is with the mixer has been really helpful. But I played the stock market game. Did you have to play the stock market game in like either middle school or high school?
No.
So yeah, I didn't have to, I got to, like, we took like, it was like our economics class, and it wasn't even economics. It was like math or something, or it was like a financial class in like 7th grade, which I realized in hindsight, I was super fortunate to even have that class when I was like,
what the hell are they teaching you at your school?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I realize in hindsight, we had a really good school district, man. Like Dix Hills is a really, really good school district. I don't know if it still is considered that good. And what's up, Vicky? Hey, thank you for the follow. Virtual hugs.
Virtual hugs.
That's been a really big one. And like I came in third place and I was really disappointed because if you won, you got to go to the stock market and ring the bell, which is like really cool.
That's what every kid dreams.
I did. I thought that was super cool. Like, especially having my mom and dad as accountants. Like, dude, I remember being like Lena's age or a little bit older and being downstairs in Umi and Upi's house in the basement. Aloha. What's going on, girl? Being like a kid and pretending to do my parents' taxes and having a desk set up and like playing with the calculator. I remember at such a young age wanting to be a business owner, wanting to have that. And that's like, I realized in hindsight, that was probably weird. Most kids probably don't at 4 years old. Like they think about being a firefighter or like, yeah. And I also wanted to be a Ninja Turtle too, to keep it in perspective.
Mike goes, I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle.
And I feel like I was able to accomplish that dream by being a professional fighter. I was like, yeah, that's like being a ninja.
A little bit. Yeah, I could see the correlation, but
not really, but you know what I mean.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
So with that being said, G, I'm gonna tag it back to you, homie.
Okay, so we have the makeup caddy here. Let me pull that bad boy up.
Oh, hold on. Watching y'all stream while my kids watch Ryan's World. Got to keep my sanity. I'm enjoying y'all stream. First off, let's just pause. Can we talk? Isn't it crazy, Ryan's World, like how much that channel makes? And like,
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Ryan's World? I mean, my kids don't watch it, but I know it just because I'm into business. And like Ryan's World is like, I don't know how old he is now. Maybe I think he's like under 10. Vicky, tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, wait, is that the YouTube channel with all the toys? Yeah, okay.
Yes, exactly. That's Ryan.
And that's Ryan's World.
Yeah, it's absolutely berserk. So, first off, I'm humbled and I appreciate you saying that, Vicky, that like we're enjoyable enough to keep you sane while your kids are watching Ryan's World, because I can imagine how draining that might feel at times. And I've never seen it. Busy. I'm not saying you should watch it or you shouldn't watch it, but it's interesting if you do watch it to see like it's good content. Like it's smart how they edit it to keep kids engaged, but it can also be a little manipulative too. He's 10 years old. Yeah, so he's 10. Okay.
I think he started when he was like 3, if I'm not mistaken, or 5. They started the YouTube
that's
channel.
all the parents. Yeah, that's the parents.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But they had people editing it, which I've been telling myself I want to do like a little YouTube series called Logan's Life.
Yeah, I like that name.
Yeah, so like obviously Ryan's World, I can do Logan's World or anything like that, but that'd just be obvious bite. But yeah, I definitely wanted to do like a little series called Logan's Life, and like we can like go in the playroom and like do different toys and stuff, which I kind of been doing on Amazon Live with me and my daughter. We went live like 2 times already from our playroom, and I kind of went through like a tour of the playroom and stuff like that with you guys. So I might try to, start a whole thing with that. But either way, guys, we had the makeup case. Hopefully Logan blows up and turns into Ryan's World.
Yeah, Vicky just shared in the chat. He earned $26 million in 2019, and it's estimated him and his family are worth $32 million right now.
Yeah, because it's like kids sit there and just watch toys, and then you literally, I'm sure that they get commission off every product sold from them, except for there's affiliate links.
And here's the thing: it's his products now. Like he's now branded it, so like they're his toys. So he's like bankrolling, and by him I mean his.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're his toys. Most of them, from what I've seen, because I've done like research. I don't care about what he's doing. In the sense of like, I care about the business side of it, like what's making it engaging, what's made them successful, like looking at that stuff. And it's smart how they've approached it and the deals that, just like Blippi, like how Blippi's like made an entire empire.
Yeah, Blippi is like not even that, like when I say not highly followed, like if you look on his social media accounts, and he started his own TikTok too now, I reached out to him like, hey bro, you need some help with like some management? I think you should be on Amazon. And like all this stuff.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
Like,
he's not on Amazon.
Respond back, but he literally had as his contact information, like on Instagram, because I went to go see like if he had like any like management. It was like blimpy@gmail.com. And I was like, what? There's no way you don't have some more professional like website contact or something like for yourself. So I was like, all right, Blimpy, I see you. And thank you, Amazon customer, for the follow, virtual hugs. Blimpy, if you see this, I think his actual name is Ryan for some reason. Well, I think his name is Ryan. I don't know why that's, or Scott, or I don't know. It was something really simple that I was like, oh, I'm surprised that's your name.
Let's look it up. I think it's John something. Hold on. Because he's like Steven John. That's his name.
Oh, Steve. It was some really, really typical name. I remember that. It was like
I saw him give an interview, and when he wasn't Blippy, he was not in character. It was so weird to see him like normally talk.
Yeah, if you go to his TikTok, it's more of him in regular clothes. It's Steve. Like his TikTok name is like Steve something, but in the description it says Blimpy. Like, and he's
it's
like,
Blippy,
when you
by the way, there's no M. It's not Blimpy. Blippy. Get it straight, otherwise the kids are gonna attack you.
Blippy?
Blippy, yeah.
Oh, it's not Blimpy?
No, it's Blippy. Like he's just a blip.
I just put an M in there.
Yeah.
Blippy.
Okay. Blimpy is the sandwich shop place. I don't know if they're still open. Actually,
still probably open? What I definitely was thinking of is the sandwich spot.
Blimpy still open. I'm gonna see if they're still open.
Check.
Blimpy. Hold on. And then hold on. Vicky's got some messages. So yeah, it's crazy. He has his own line. My kids ask for him every time we go to the store. Yeah, they are obsessed with Blippy. Yeah, well, he just got married and had a little boy. He could start a family channel or for his own kids. Yeah, and that's what's crazy. So now he's like, my kids, we got tickets. My Carl and Mimi, or Carl and Amanda, their aunt and uncle, got them tickets to see Blippy live, but it wasn't the real Blippy. It was like the new Blippy, because now he's tagging in. Yeah, there's like the imposter Blippy, which is like, because he's only one person, right? So, and it's a smart move what he's doing. He's like, all right, build this, grow it, then have people that basically substitute for me, that go on the road for me so I could do shows. He does like West Coast, the other Blippy does the East Coast. And now he's got a female character on to like add some diversity to the show and to the channel, and like scaling it and growing it. Because if you're and he doesn't have a costume on. So if it's always you're always going to be exchanging time for money, which eventually when you have like $40 million gets old, I imagine. You know what I mean? You want to be able to step back. And that's why my brand is LOF, not Coach Mike, which I could have a Coach Mike brand, I guess, but I don't want it to always have to be me. I want to be able to have like my other coaches go on and have other people doing stuff and like be able to eventually do other things, which is kind of part of it. Anyways, sorry, G, keep it going.
No, it's funny because Jamie just texted me and she goes, what are you wearing tonight? I'm like, I didn't even think that far in advance. No, because like I don't think she's ever been to this restaurant, neither have I.
So
but
she wants to know context.
Yeah. So I'm like, honestly, I'm gonna go find a pair of leggings and a t-shirt and call it. I'm like, I'm probably gonna change out of this t-shirt, to be honest with you. But you know what? It's funny because I don't, like, when I go to my food events, like not that I don't care. It's just like I don't really dress up because I'm normally like sweating, taking pictures and stuff like that. So it's so funny.
Living your normal life.
Yeah, I probably should spruce up a little bit, but I'm not like getting to the 9. I don't have the energy for that. I don't have, like, unless I'm really going somewhere to put on like a full makeup or anything. I don't have the energy. So, meh.
Hey girl, it's your life. You live it. However you want to do that. Yeah.
Well, anyway, do you have the hot and cold pack?
I don't. I had that yesterday, but I don't have that today. I have a lot of like lights and the Inkbird stuff. That's all I have left. I have the Inkbird and lights. And the Alioth. I have some Alioth. Oh, I have Luxigo. I have the shower head too. I've got like stuff I had from like months and months and months ago. They're adding back in. So it's cool to see some of these brands. Very interesting.
So if you want to dive into some of those, I mean, I only have like the hot and cold pack guys. We got the yoga bench. Unless you want to talk about the yoga bench. I don't really talk about it, only because like I don't know too much on it.
I don't even have the yoga bench. I have
well, I'm saying if you wanted to, I'll highlight it and then you can
you highlight it. I can talk about it.
Yeah.
I can talk about it. I know stuff. So let's talk about this yoga bench, y'all. So for the yoga bench, here's my 2 cents. There's kind of 2 perspectives I have on it, right? One, if you're not a big yogi, when I say yogi, that's a term for someone that's into yoga. Okay. From my understanding, that's the term. I could be wrong. If you're a yogi and you have a preferred term or name or insight that I don't know about, let me know. But a yogi, this would be this is actually something I would recommend investing in, maybe of one of the first products or pieces of equipment that you get. If you're not a yogi, you're not super hard into yoga, and getting into handstands isn't your top priority, this wouldn't be the first thing I recommend. What I would recommend first is like a resistance band set, like things that like under $100 you can invest in and get like I would get for $100 budget, I would get a set of resistance bands for like $25, a foam roller for like $20, maybe either a smart scale and a smartwatch. So like you can get 4 items for like $100, and that'll give you a really good basis to have resistance training. You can get scale, your smart scale, so you can see your body composition, smartwatch, so you can track things and do aerobic. You can go running and have the cardio side. Then after that, things like this to me become valuable. If you're a yogi, though, this would be one of the first things I would say you can get, especially if you do struggle with inversions, with doing handstands. You want support like that, because the cool thing about this is you can use it as a bench to support you, almost like yoga blocks would, and you can have different positions here, but it also has a detachable piece, so you can actually do handstands in it, and your shoulders rest on the pads, and you use your hands to grab a hold of the handles. Yeah, Alley Cat B, hey girl.
Hi,
And that can really help you scale up your core strength and your handstand capabilities and inversion movements, so you can level up. So when you go to yoga, you'll see, in my opinion, faster growth that way than you would elsewhere. So that's like my 2 cents on the yoga bench and where I think it could be best suited and fit for. Nah, means.
I mean, sure. Again, like I said, I am not a big yoga person, if you will. I used to love hot yoga, but it wasn't really my thing too much, only because like I ended up wanting to like lay there in the heat opposed to actually like doing anything. So unfortunately, yoga's not for me. That's why I let Mike talk about it. He's more into this stuff.
That's my jammy jam.
You know, he's more into that fitness-esque type situation. But guys, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much for being here with us. We got some amazing products down below. We got Gina Marie Vega and Coach Mike over here. We're going through some of our Amazon favorites. Guys, let us know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We're going to be here. I feel like we ran through the products really quickly today.
I've got some more things to dig into, though, so don't you worry. I got some things to talk about, and I definitely want to dig into the Inkbird at least, because I haven't been able to talk about those.
So go ahead. We got some time.
In minutes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I have some things to fill time with, because I have some things to dig into. The one thing I want to share, the Geek Chef air fryer toaster, because I was talking about nutrition, and this is the other product that I use the most in the kitchen. And since I have it on the carousel, let's rock this bad boy. So instead of showing you guys like the wings and the mangoes that I dehydrate, which I normally show, I'm going to show you a different B-roll of me actually holding it in the garage, so you can see a little bit of the spacing. You can see the size. You can see what it looks like a little bit more. And then Vicky is saying, I was looking at the air fryer. Yeah. So the cool thing about the air fryer, Vicky, if you haven't seen me talk about it yet, and then what's up, Mama Nita, is the ability for me. I always think about it like meal prep and the health perspective of things. I use it for like not only meal prep like once a week for the week ahead, prepping things, but also like quick dinners, like set it and forget it, like throw chicken wings in there, throw it on for 20 minutes, getting them nice and crispy. Because it's an air fryer, it doesn't add the added calories from cooking things in oils, but you still get that nice crispiness, especially for the spring and summer. One of my favorite things to use with this is golden beets, cutting up golden beets like you would potato fries, and substituting them, because golden beets have very similar like texture and flavor profile to potatoes, but they're not as high on the glycemic index, and they're a little bit more nutrient dense. So they can be a great substitute. Add a little bit of sea salt. You can add olive oil if you want to, but you don't really need to. What I like is I like to do a little bit of sea salt. I like to add a little bit of my shout out to the seasoning that we work with. The Dude's Awesome, or no, I don't even remember. Hold on. I think it's Dude's Awesome, or that dude. I think it's Dude Seasoning. They're not on Amazon yet, but we're trying to get them on Amazon so I can share them with you guys, especially doing meal prep. They're locally based out in New York. Got to give them some love. And then you can also not only do like, let's say wings, because it has 3 levels and trays, you can have a variety of different things cooking at the same time. So for meal prep, it's great. Or just for snacks. Like I use this to air fry chickpeas. Shout out to, I want to say it was Evans who originally gave the idea and shared that with me. And then you can do a sweet version of it. Like Gina, you mentioned wanting to do like a cinnamon brown sugar kind of option, or being able to do like, I did like a spicier. Yeah, that can be a great option. And then Vicky, you said, I like to make zucchini fries with, parm for flavors. Yeah, my kids love it. Great alternative to potato fries. Yeah, that's a great option too, dude. I had zucchini noodles yesterday with some steak. Ashley tore it up in the kitchen last night. It was delicious. But yeah, just being able to air fry, add that crispiness, not adding the extra calories, it goes a long way. And those to me, and that's what makes again, a sustainable lifestyle change is being able to enjoy the foods you're going to eat. And one thing I want to say, because Vicky, I feel like you might be new to the stream, and then Mama Nita, I haven't seen you before. So like anyone that's new to the stream, just a heads up, I set a goal to impact 25,000 lives in 100 days, and we're about like 20 days into it. So, and we're like right on schedule. I wanted to have 50 people impacted by the end of this week. We're at 42. So we're right on that edge. So if you guys want to help, here's the cool thing. You don't even have to worry about it. Like you can pay for our coaching and you sign up for our courses, but let's say financially, you're just like, hey, I don't have the extra money. I can't invest in those things right now. Totally cool. Go to lifestyleoffitness.com. We have our free body type quiz that you take. You take that quiz. It's 9 questions, takes less than 5 minutes. And then we send you a free report that says, hey, based on what your body type is, here's the nutrition things that you should be doing. Here's the workout that you could be doing. Here's programs we have that we recommend that be a good fit for you. And if you can't afford them, we send this in an email. Email us back saying, hey, Mike, I heard about your scholarship program. Say you're interested in our scholarship program that you might not be able to afford the actual coaching, and we'll set you up with a scholarship where you can go through our course. You won't get the same one-on-one coaching that our paid clients do, but we'll set you guys up. We'll set you up for success. And I just want to help. So I don't care about the money. I know if we impact people's lives and make a difference, the money will take care of itself. So long-windedly saying, hey, if you guys could benefit from that, if you want some additional resources, if you want additional help, we have a tremendous amount of things and resources and tools at our disposal to help you guys out. And again, I just want to impact people's lives. So we need 8, or I get to help 8 more people this week. So if you want to be one of those 8, if you know anyone, share the website with them. If you want to, I'll drop it in the chat. We also have it below right here, lifestyleoffitness.com. Gina's also is right over here. You can check us on social media. Like, again, share it with people because, again, I don't care about the money. I'm not worried about if people are going to pay for it. I just want to help people. I know if we help people, the money takes care of itself from my experience of it. So with that being said, though, I'm going to shift gears here. Now we're going to talk about the Govee. I'm going to talk about my lights, talk about the Inkbirds, and we'll kind of bring it home from there. So I've got the Govee outdoor lights, which let me show you guys a little bit of a B-roll. These we're using this weekend that I'm excited about.
So bad.
They're pretty dope. I got to be honest, man. So let's check these bad boys out. Now, the cool thing I like about these is you can sync them up to your Alexa. You can do voice command activation. It has Bluetooth smart tech integration, so you can control it from the app. And I have them right here on our kind of like little like overhead gazebo. Now, the one thing I'm showing here is I have these hooks on the lights, so you can hook them onto a fence. Super easy to hang and set up. And they're shatterproof. So the material they're used and made with, they're meant to be shatterproof. So I've literally dropped these on the floor. I even accidentally stepped on them and they were fine. I'm not saying you should do that. Now, this is a screen share of what it looks like to download the app and how you can connect them, because I feel like it might be intimidating for those that aren't familiar. Again, you type in the app, you download it, you can look up the light and the type of bulbs you got. It'll say it right on the box. If you can't even find it, you could just go through and it'll say, hey, it either syncs or it doesn't. When it syncs up, that's how you know you have the right lights. You can rename it saying outdoor lights, indoor lights, garage lights, whatever. And then you can not only control them from there, but you could brighten them, dim them, putting on different modes. You can set them on timers. So you can say, hey, every night I want them to shut off at this time, or every day I want them to turn on at this time. There's so much control and features to it. And that's with all the Govee products. They're all smart tech integrated. So kind of speaking of that, and you can see Gina doesn't have the Govee ones behind us, but she's got the light strips. And this is, I have highlighted the Govee versions. They're 100 feet. They're 15% off right now too. And the cool thing about these is you can actually cut them and rewire them and connect them. So I'll do a little screen share here for you guys as well.
Yes.
And I just love smart tech integration, to be honest with you guys. So like, let's check these strip lights. The cool thing
In
again,
this video, me looking at
cool thing is, again, we have different colored lights. You can not only change, again, the modes and settings, but you can use different colors as well. So you could say, and I like this in the garage or for streaming. Like if Gina wants to say, hey, like change the colored lights, match the music, you can hook it up to your audio. I like this. And those that have watched my streams before, it's cool because when you have LED lights, they can actually influence our nervous system, or what's called our ANS, our autonomic nervous system. So whether it's fight or flight when we're in a stress state, which could be good before a workout, or rest and digest state, which can be great after a workout or trying to go to bed, the color of the LED lights can have an impact on that. So like reds and yellows and oranges can put you in a fight or flight state or influence that. And then cooler tones like blues and purples, like the colors right behind Gina are a great example of this. They can help you relax and rest and digest. So if you ever also think about it, think about like fast food places. What colors do they have? Right? There's a reason they have those colors, because it can influence how much you eat and some of your hunger cues and some of the signaling there. So it's like very interesting. And if you guys are curious about this, I can reference where I'm getting this information. This particular information, I'm referencing the Australian university study that they had within the last 10 years. But there's so many things. I don't always drop the links, but I always recommend to people, if you read an article, don't just read the article and be like, oh, that obviously is true. Like if you have the bandwidth and the ability, look at the references, look at where they're getting this information from, because anyone can make a blog and a website, write up an article and just make information up and get it to rank on Google, depending on the keywords, and have clickbait kind of titles. So be very, very careful kind of with that stuff. Now let's talk about Mooby Bear. So I want to talk about the Mooby Bear products. So I have also Mooby Bear lights as well that are very similar to these. The only difference is the kind of wiring style of these. They're not exactly strip lights, so they don't have the adhesive, but they're string-based lights. They have a remote. Again, you can change the colors, the modes very similar to that. So I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. And then the other thing I want to highlight with you guys from Mooby Bears, I have the lanterns that we'll dig into, but also I want to show you guys the 2-in-1 dual flashlight. So check this bad boy out. This thing's cool. I brought this to Arizona when I went for a business trip out there to look at like what the actual condition of the hotel room was like. And it was actually pretty spotless.
So in this video,
I'm going to one stain on an extra bed that they had.
I wanted to highlight a few things.
Clear urine stain, which I was like, oh, that's gross. But again, this is cool because it has a UV light, so you can see bodily fluid stains or bodily fluid. If like, let's say you have a pet and they peed on the floor and you can't find it because it dried overnight or something like that, or it's a regular flashlight. So if you lose power, I always like to have flashlights or things that can be lights nearby, especially if our phone dies, because our phone can be a flashlight, but in case your phone dies, it's important to have that. So here's the UV piece. And then it's also adjustable, so you can slide it in or out and make the actual light itself bigger or smaller. So that's a cool component as well. Let's see. With that being said, what else do we got here? I got some other fun stuff. Ooh, now we get to dig into the Inkbird.
There you go.
Inkbird. Yes, y'all. Hold on, let me type in my Inky Bird and see what we got. Hey, why isn't it pulling it up? Oh, tell me I actually didn't save. I didn't save the names. I just have the B-roll. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, no. Let's see if I have it under my videos, too, because I might not have it now. Let's see, y'all. Excuse me. Just sneezing all over the place.
Bless you.
Thank you. So the thing I like about the Insta Read thermometer is it's literally just that. It's an instant read. Like literally the second you pop that bad boy in, you're going to get a reading right away. You can do this for hot or for cold. Easy to clean, easy to use. The only thing about the Insta Read thermometer by Inkbird is this is not one that's meant to be like in the food item and staying in the oven or in the grill or anything like that. So when you use this, just keep in mind it's not something that you're going to want to just leave in the actual food. And let's actually, I find the B-roll finally. Let's play this bad boy for you guys. Whoa. Do a little screen share. So this is like when we got it, my wife was actually making sliders. So you can see her checking the sliders. Boom, and literally put it right in. You get an instant reading, super easy, direct, fun. When I say fun to use, I mean, it doesn't make it complicated and stressful, which is what I always look for. And for some reason, it's always, I'm going to stop screen sharing because it's get a little blinky. No one wants to see that blinkiness. And then on the flip side of this, also being able to have the grill thermometer. So this one's you can actually leave in the meat. This one I love. You not only leave it in the oven, you can leave it in the grill. It has anywhere from 2 to 4 probe options, so you can pick from there. It has 15% off right now. And this thing I love because the Bluetooth integration of it, you keep it plugged in for if you're making a turkey or the holidays or like barbecuing. Like I like to make brisket. I still haven't, I messed up and I didn't make a brisket for Gina and Josh when they came down. So next time they come, we're going to hook them up with a Wagyu brisket. Next time you guys come, I'm going to have to level up my game and just get a Wagyu brisket. And we're going to drop like, I don't know if you've seen how much Wagyu briskets are, but they can get expensive. Point being, I'm going to step my game up for you guys and level it up. And I'm going to make it for like a 14-hour overnight cook. So when you're doing something like that, the pain in the butt part is having to check the meat and check the temperature. But when you have a Bluetooth integrated grill thermometer like this, you could actually have it synced up to your phone, and you don't even have to actually get out of bed. Like in the middle of the night, I don't have to get out of bed to check it. I could just look at my app, be like, okay, perfect. It's ready. Now I can get up, or it's not ready yet. Let's keep it cooking, set some reminders. Or if you're getting ready for the holidays, you don't have to worry about constantly checking on the oven. You could just like shower, get things ready, do whatever you got to do, take care of business, take care of yourself, or have some downtime, maybe get a workout in, and then you can just have it on your phone. So it's easier to check and just kind of keep aware of. Let's see what else we got. And then, we got the Luxico shower heads. Let me share this with you guys too. So I'm going to highlight this bad boy. Let's see if we got a couple of discounts on this too. We got 10% off. We got 33% off. So what I want to share with the Luxigo is there's a couple different variations. They have a 3 pressure setting one. They also have a color changing LED light setup. And the cool thing about that is depending on the temperature of your water, it'll actually change the color, the light that's being displayed. So you could see, ooh, it's too hot, or ooh, it's too cold. And then the cool thing about that is if you're taking a cold shower or you're using the LED lights, the actual light itself, again, going back to impacting our nervous system, if you have a nice cold shower, that can help get you into like a rest and digest state. Or you take a really hot shower, that can also potentially help influence your autonomic nervous system. Or it's just cool to know. Like I was always worried when my kids were young and I first started giving them baths and stuff, if I was going to burn them and the water was too hot. So being able to have something like this to me is super cool. And then you'll notice they have different settings. You have like massage mode, you have your normal mode, waterfall, rain mode. And then depending on which one you get, they might have 4 settings. They might have 3 settings. Some have the LED lights, some don't. So you can look at the price point and see the option and the features that make the most sense for you and what you want to get with that. Let me see if I got anything else. Oh, you know what I missed though? I missed the Inkbird infrared thermometer. So I want to just show you guys that one really quick. That's one that I think is really cool because you can, and this is one that's meant more so for like, again, you can do it for ice cream. You can do it for, the only thing about this is meant for external temperature. This isn't meant for checking a human's temperature, by the way. I don't know why. Why is this like blinking like that? Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop screen sharing so you guys can kind of see, but I don't want it to like give anyone a seizure here. And again, it's battery powered. The cool thing about this, it came with the batteries when I ordered it, which I appreciate by them. And the ability to say checking the temperature of the surface area, you can cycle between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Now, the cool thing about why would we care about surface temperature? Like, let's say you want to check for ice cream. It's a great example. For your meat, that's not going to be the best thing. Again, don't use this on people, but like for construction, for outdoors, for even like I come into the garage and I have my garage door. I want to see the difference on where I might be losing heat. So seeing how cold or warm the walls are compared to my garage door, compared to the floor, like doing things like that, I think it's actually a really cool option and application. And let's see what else we might have here. I think that might be all the stuff. Oh, I missed I do have one more thing. We got the Alioth brand. Let's talk about the Alioth fan, portable desk fan. We got the neck fan and we've got the light. So let's break this bad boy down. Boom, check this bad boy out. Check it. So this thing I like because it's got like anti-skid and slide little pads on the bottom. It's also collapsible and foldable so that you don't have to take up a lot of space when you're not using it. You can change the ankle and position it as best for you. And then because it has those anti-slide and skids, if you have it on the high power setting, it's not going to like slide off your desk. I've even put this in my car because we don't have the AC vents in the back seat. So when it's really hot, and like I put this in the center console and like help it circulate air into the back seat until the car, the AC gets kicking. Now, ideally, preferably like turn your car on early and get the car temperature where you want it to be. But this has definitely been helpful when we first turn the car on. We forget to maybe get the AC going initially. And it's been a very helpful resource. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and then we got another one by Alioth. Let's throw in the neck fan. This is one that I use in the summertime or in the like this time of year with going to the gym. This thing's cool. The one thing I will say with the neck fan is it's adjustable. You can adapt it. You can move it. It's got 3 different settings, low, medium, and high. But the actual cord itself isn't like air conditioned. It's not, some people like, oh, I thought the cord itself would cool me off. No, it's literally just 2 fans that you put on your neck that you can adjust in position, but it's not air conditioning. It doesn't actually make the air colder. It's just moving the air. So that's just something to keep in mind, guys. If you expect it to be like an air conditioning unit on your neck, that's not what this is. That's not what in my opinion you should be expecting for this, because that's not what's going to deliver on. But it's a very clutch tool for being a portable fan, easy to use, easy to charge. And then the last thing I've got for us is also by Alioth, which is going to be the nightlight. So let me pull this bad boy out. Where we at? And wait for it. Bingo. So
for additional lighting when I need.
Hey! You shut it, Coach Mike, on the replay. The nightlight has been absolutely clutch, because when Tessa was younger, we would go into her room to like change her diaper, check on her. If we have to turn the lights on, it's a pain in the butt. Or even just turning our phone light on, it would kind of alert her. But this has it has low, medium, and high. And the low setting was just bright enough where we could see, but it wouldn't really like wake her up and alert her. And then it's wireless, so you can charge it, keep it. You could keep it plugged in too, but you can keep it unplugged. I also, since she's gotten older and we don't need it as much, I keep this next to my bed now. So if I want to read at night, instead of having my phone next to my bed, which also impacts sleep. When you're looking at a screen, it can help keep you awake. It can trigger, again, our fight or flight system to alert us and keep us up, which makes it harder to fall asleep at night. So being able to use something like this has been helpful for me, because if I want to read, or if I want to just jot down an idea that's keeping me up, instead of going on my phone and putting it in my phone or writing out an email or putting it on my calendar, I just have a notebook and a pen next to my bed. I got a book next to my bed so I can read. I jot down anything that's keeping me up or that's on my mind. And then this way I don't have to worry about looking at my phone or turning on the lights, waking up Ashley, anything like that. And it's been super effective and pretty clutch. So that's all the fun that I've got. I kind of hit everything there, G. Do you have anything else we might have missed?
Yes.
What you got, girly? Okay. Whoa.
Well, drop the things.
That I heard.
That you heard. We got the electric toothbrush, but this isn't just your typical regular toothbrush, guys. You might look at the price point and be like, why am I buying a $100 toothbrush? And I'm here to tell you, because this is a smart toothbrush. It syncs to your phone. So say for your kids, don't get me wrong, you could walk your kids to the bathroom, watch them do it every single time. Cool. Now, what I would say is this shows you when they actually brush their teeth. It's technically used for people it's able to show you like how much time you should spend on each side of your mouth. It will have automatic shut off. It will tell you the date. It has an LED swipe screen on it. It comes with a charging station, but again, it does sync to an app. So think of it this way. You tell your kids to go brush their teeth. You can look on the app and say, did they actually brush their teeth? It'll tell you if the toothbrush actually was used or not and for how long. So if it turns on for like 5 seconds and they turn it off, like you kind of know they were like, oh, you really didn't brush your teeth very well.
So come on now, homie.
I wouldn't even tell your kid that it syncs to your phone, because then they just might stand there with it on until like it runs out. But tell them like, I know you're fibbing.
It's like, I see you.
I could sync this. I know when you brush your teeth and you don't brush your teeth. Here you go. So this is like a great investment. Sleeping. Yeah, basically type situation. This is a great investment for kids. Even someone who's into tech stuff. This is really cool. I'm very big on oral hygiene, so I'm brushing my teeth at least 2 to 3 times a day. And I think it all depends on the person preference. We also have some false lashes too, guys.
Ooh, yeah.
Faux mink fur. Comes in 6-pack. I already used one. They're very full lashes, so just be aware of that. Now, guys, this does not come with lash glue, so be aware that you need to buy your own lash glue. You don't need let's see, hold on, apply adhesive. Like, you don't have to go above and beyond and get like the most expensive lash glue. Just go on Amazon. You could probably get it for an additional $3 or something like that. So it's not that much more of a price point. These are already $9.99. You get 6 of them. It comes with like Q-tips, hair ties to hold your hair back, all that good stuff. But super easy to use. Really, really, really love this brand. Again, you can be cut down if you feel they're too full for you. I'm more of a more natural lash looking gal. And that's my jive. And I think that's about it. I think I just have like that workout crop shirt down below that I threw in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's see. Did I skip anything else?
I like it.
Do, 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 do. Do, do.
Sing it, Jay. Sing it, y'all.
I'm sorry, guys. No, that's about it, guys. I think that wraps up our show.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for everyone who tuned in. We appreciate every single one of you. We
Appreciate
had
you
the
guys. And then,
yes.
yeah, James, thanks for the follow, by the way. Yeah, James Krause. Let me know if I'm saying that right. I think I got that, but let me know if I missed
Virtual
it.
hugs, guys. Yes, every click, every follow.
Huggies.
And we're on 2 separate streams, guys. So if you hop over from mine to Mike or Mike to mine, click that follow
Bingo.
button. It is greatly appreciated. We have a podcast every single Wednesday. We have the information right here every Wednesday, 10 p.m. We have guests. We talk about things. And we do go live at least 3 days a week during the morning. And then we also go live at night with some sponsored lives. And you can see some awesome clips. And we also do a workout live, guys. Don't forget, we work out almost
Saturday. We're gonna get our workout live.
Yes, Saturday morning we are doing a nice live with you guys. So make sure to tune in, click that follow button, check out what lives we have scheduled. And guys, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes,
And
y'all.
that being said, we're gonna tune out and say bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. Thank you, guys.
Bye.